Let's talk about the single arm dumbbell row. Today we're going to do a variation using bench support. It can be done in a multitude of ways. Rowing is a great movement for postural health and the support and strength of our upper back muscles. Now, don't get this confused. We do not want to feel like we're just moving through the bicep or up in the shoulder here. When I show you the demo in a moment, we're going to focus on proper technique and using the muscles that we want to engage, primarily the lat. Your lat is located along the side of your back here, and that's where you're going to try to feel most of the strain of this exercise. We're going to start by putting one knee and one hand on the bench. My other foot is going to stay flat on the floor. I'm evenly balancing my weight between these 3 points, keeping my core engaged so my spine stays neutral. I'm going to lift my weight, pull my shoulder back towards my hip, and using the muscles of my lats, I'm going to pull my elbow towards my low back, and then lower using the lats. Again, neutral spine, pull with the back, down. A common mistake people will make is they will try to pull their elbow up as high as they can. The problem here is when I pull my elbow up, you can see what that does with my shoulder. It pulls my shoulder forward and down. I'm now disengaging the muscles I want to use and rolling up into the trapezius muscle. So instead, what I really want to think about is pulling my shoulder back, opening up through the front of the shoulder, opening up through the chest, engaging the muscles of the mid-back. It's very important when you do any rowing motion that you're really focusing on dropping the shoulders back and down, opening up through the chest. We want to avoid that lift of the shoulder up and forward that we get stuck to in day-to-day life. And in fact, that's one of the reasons that we want to include rows in so many of our routines, because it really reinforces that tall, good posture and shoulder health. Now, if you struggle to find or feel the muscles of your back right away, that's okay. It's totally normal not to be able to connect to every muscle right away. But what I would say is just focus on that feeling, focus on the squeeze, opening through the chest, and eventually you'll get there. Just keep practicing.